What's good? What's good, everybody? This is brother Demey Flock. Demey Flock, what's good? All my divine ones. I just definitely wanted to hop on here and share my testimony real quick. Just thinking, man, just how, giving back my thanks and praise, man, on how, God, how good God is, man, and how good He has been to all of us, despite, what may, transpire in our life, man, especially of giving us the grace to, be amongst, our family and friends today and have another day of, life and waking up another day, and having another day to breathe, more importantly, but, and just having another day period to try again, what I'm saying, try better, especially, we're in a time and period where we're working on ourselves, but I just definitely wanted to share the fact that, as far as, I just wanted to share basically on the topic as well of, how the strength of prayer, what I'm saying, is so strong and so true, and how accurate it is, what I'm saying, and how, what I'm saying, it's so parallel and connected to our faith, and I wanted to share that just basically on an example, of, despite all the naysayers or, whatever the case may be on, whether people believe on, whether or not God may answer their prayers or if He even listens to them. And this is my key example of how I know that God listened to our prayers. And, this is a prime example. Like, you ever notice or know someone one day, what I'm saying, they can be, probably a highly spiritual person or, religious person or, where the case may be, but, they believe in God and higher power, Jesus Christ, and you may know this person, but you may hear them talk, like, I'm just praying, that I get a good job or one day, or, they praying on the good blessings to come through, but they've been waiting, so long, and then like for quite a good amount of time, but then all of a sudden, you may hear from your friend that they end up getting that job or that blessing, end up coming through. And I just wanted to really say that's because, that person 9 times out of 10, basically that person's prayers was truly answered, because not only were they answered, but they were answered, guaranteedly answered, because they kept their faith, that everything would be all right. And despite that, where they might have been in life in that period of time, they kept their faith in knowing that everything would be all right. And they kept their faith in God first thing, what I'm saying, knowing that God, will make sure that they'll, be good, provided for, even in their time of waiting. So that just reminded me, what I'm saying, especially in due season, and, I always think back, and another instance of thinking, like a lot of people may think of, what I'm saying, like the law of attraction, which I believe definitely work also, is also, lying under God as well. And I say this, and this also show how miraculous, this also show His miraculous hand and miraculous foot as well in it, and I say this because, when we pray, when we send our prayers up, not only do God hear them, but, especially when it's a positive prayer. And I say this, when we're praying with good intentions and positivity, and a good mindset, what I'm saying, not a good mindset, not nothing, any negativity or, any violent, thoughts that may be running through our heads or anything, because God know our hearts either way. So even if we may pray for those things to come and, to come past, what I'm saying, He'll still know our heart. And, that's another reason why certain people may, figure, what I'm saying, why certain things may go in, certain ways in people's lives, and then, you gotta think like, man, our thoughts, are very, very symmetry, if I want to say symmetry. It's like a thin line of symmetry, that lie on both sides, So when we send our prayers up, you know what I'm saying, and our wishes and everything, they go instantly up. And the middle is the universe. Above the universe is God. So I'm going to tell you that when our thoughts go up and our prayers go up, when they hit the universe, this is how miraculous God is. When our thoughts and our prayers go up to the universe, God takes our prayer, and the universe is his mixing bowl, like basically his mixing bowl, his recycling mixing bowl, like I basically call it. Just like our dream catcher, for my natives and our family, like our dream catchers, just to ward off the evil energies and, the negativity, like, even through our sleep. So, especially when we be waiting in the long season, you know what I'm saying, or undue season, we might see somebody get a blessing, but you seen them, they stayed positive, they stayed in good faith, and they stayed in good, a good mindset. They stayed with a good mindset, and they stayed, you know what I'm saying, like, in good graces. They didn't let, the fact of what they, that they were in waiting season or due season, get to them or consume them to the fact where, they were being bitter to others, and they just kept their head high, and, they just knew that, regardless, and they stayed appreciative, even in, their present time, So, and I say that, like, you know, um, when they go up, and this shows his work, because when they go up and they hit the universe, this is where he gets to show his art as well, because he cultivated in the whole universe. Like, I see, like, he cultivated, like, it's his own mixing bowl, you know what I'm saying? So we might be praying for a job, send our prayer up, it hits the universe, and then God, he'll add his spice to it as he cultivates it, and then he's mixing it up, like it's like our prayer gets sent to the toy factory for Christmas, like saying, like when we, when we kids, we're here, like, oh, get your Christmas list ready, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get it ready, you know what I'm saying? And then, we always, believe that, our letter would take off and make it to the North Pole, you know what I'm saying? And in reality, I always kind of believe that in some way, fashion, form, you know what I'm saying? Because, and there was a lot of people I grew up that wasn't, that grew, they wasn't very fortunate to get, have a good Christmas, or to have, a good Christmas where they have, gifts and things like that each holiday or each Christmas, So I'm fortunate on that level, each time that I did get a chance to experience, but as well, and I want to say that because this is also the reason why I say, when it comes to Santa Claus, like, I always said God was Santa Claus, always. That's who I always looked at as my Santa Claus. So, because I'm like, our gifts come from God, so, and our blessings come from God. So, he's the one that send them out, whether he wants us to have them or he don't, what he want us to have, we will have, it will be for us. And what he don't, it won't, it'll just keep it from us, like we might be around certain people, what I'm saying? And we just can never quite figure why, what I'm saying? Something may be pressing us to, what I'm saying, might be to draw from that person or back up, what I'm saying? But then certain times come and you take a look, you take a draw back, and you start to notice certain things, what I'm saying? And then you get that vibe, where maybe, what I'm saying, this is what the Lord was trying to tell me, what I'm saying? Then you got a good vibe where you see somebody is working versus you see somebody working at the kindness of their heart, just trying to help you, what I'm saying? And out the kindness of their heart, it don't matter really, what I'm saying, what they, they're not really looking for nothing to get back, what I'm saying, as well. But, I understand, it happens, we got two different types, what I'm saying, of people in this world, not to pass any judgment, but, you got two types, and I say that because you got the type that's willing to help someone, and then you got the type that's willing to take from the next person. So that's all I say. And, knowing that, we live in a world, man, and I believe that God is a God of justice, man, and a God of karma. So that's also why we have karma, because, you know what I'm saying, he's a God of justice as well. You know, if we can't have one without the other, you know what I'm saying, justice or karma. We got to have both, you know. So because we live in a world where there should be rules and judgment. We live in a world, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that judgment as far as criticism, but you know how, just like they say, you know, no man can judge me but God. That's the truth, because we live in one nation under God, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he say you shouldn't pass judgment to others, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, just as we pass judgment to others, he can pass that same judgment back on to us. You know, we can end up in that same predicament, you know what I'm saying? So I start to step back, you know what I'm saying, and really start, you know what I'm saying, taking time, you know what I'm saying, taking heed to a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, in the world, that, you know what I'm saying, that was going on around us. A lot of people, you know, growing up and just looking at a lot of problems that was going on, and just learning, taking heed, trying to take heed all around me, more than soaking it up and running with it. Just taking heed and learning from it, just learning from, you know what I'm saying, predicaments, you know what I'm saying, that may have taken place, or why I may have went through it, or seeing what my friend may have went through, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. And the reason, and then the second example is to why I wanted to say about the law, you know what I'm saying. I basically say L-O-E, you know what I'm saying, L-O-E, so, or L-O-A, you know what I'm saying. So the reason why, just as our, you know, for most of us, our native dream catchers, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, when we lay them down, you know, above our heads at night when we sleep, you know, that's to keep off the, you know, the negative and evil energies, to keep them warded off, you know, to ward them off, you know what I'm saying. And, you know, the same is, you know, with our prayers in the universe, you know what I'm saying, and how God works, you know. So I truly believe, you know, that we all are here, you know what I'm saying. We all are blessed with special gifts. We all are blessed and born unique, and we're all are loved in God's eyes unconditionally. You know, I do believe we are all family, and I do believe it's hope. You know, it's a lot of hope around us. It's just hard, you know, at this time, trying to get to it. For some, I know a lot of us may be dealing with a lot of tough times. And I just definitely wanted to share that with you guys, you know, especially, you know, just knowing, you know, the life we live is about choices, man. Seriously, you know. So, you know, literally, like, you know, like the old saying said, you know, what goes up must come down. And that's seriously, what you pray up will come down, you know what I'm saying? And God knows our heart, either way we pray, that's positive or negative, you know. So the choice is on you at the end of the day, you know. And for all my divine ones, my divine soul tribe family, I love you guys. Everybody stay up, everybody stay blessed, stay balanced, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, I send my love to you guys, and I'm praying for all of you as well. Everybody, and stay up. Thank you.